There has to be constant attention given to your spiritual man in order to grow and to flourish. Otherwise, you'll be dead as grass. You'll find that patches of brown grass will start rising in your life. You'll find that dandelions will start growing in your life. Amen. You'll find that you'll start getting wild. Amen. And there won't be any evenness in your walk. Amen. No balance. You got to make sure that you're mowing that lawn. You're edging yourself. Come on, somebody. Edging is not comfortable. Mowing is not comfortable. But we have to do that too. And take out and uproot everything that's not like God. Especially these days, because the American culture is so perverted. And it becomes increasingly so every day, through television, through videos, through movies. You can't find, amen, it's rare to find clean movies all the way through. They got to have some perversion in it. They got to have some cussing in it. They have to have some kind of, amen, lifestyle that's not conducive to righteous living in it, amen, to just contaminate the whole thing. So we have to get in the habit of turning it off, come on somebody, when it gets to that place. You don't want to get to the point where you're so used to hearing it, or you so used to seeing, amen, fornication, adultery, and homosexuality on TV that you don't turn it anymore. Come on, somebody. Because that means that society is now shaping you. We got to turn it off. Amen. We got to find something that feeds our spirit, man. Amen. Amen. The violence. You don't want to become desensitized to the violence. Amen. You don't want to become desensitized to all that's going on. You want to be compassionate. You want to be touched by what's going on. But if you look at all the glory all the time, when it happens in real life, which is what happened to these children these days, now they don't even feel anything when they murder for real. And neither will you when you hear it on the news. They put the news on and they'll interrupt death and violence, amen, of people dying by gun violence, amen, in multitudes, and put on the weather. Because we're so desensitized to, amen, to all of this perversion and to the violence. So you have to gird up. Each one of us has to protect our interests. You have to protect your valuable spirit man. First of all, you have to recognize that you are valuable. You have to understand that you are priceless. Jesus paid a price for who we are today. We got to be willing to kill those weeds. The little stuff we have to take out is nothing compared to what Jesus gave for us. Amen. The little stuff we have to stop, the little relationships we have to give up, they're nothing compared to what Jesus did for us. He paid the highest price that could ever be paid, that we might enjoy the life that we enjoy. It's important that you give your spiritual man constant attention. Make sure you write that down. Constant attention, daily, never-ending attention. You have to always be watchful. You have to always be prayerful. We have to take initiative in order to maintain these lives. They just don't maintain themselves. If grass cannot maintain itself, even though God grows it, sends it at the appointed time, and it needs human attention, so does our spirit man. We've got to give our spirit man attention every day. We've got to open that Bible. We have to get in the face of God. We have to pray. We have to seek Him. Amen. To see what it is that we need to change for the day. Prayer has to be more than us just asking God for stuff. We can get to the point, amen, we just ask Him and forget about asking Him what He wants from us. But that pruning and that edging and that mowing comes when we can come before God and say, Lord, I come to you flawed. Make me more like you. I come to you, oh God, as an empty pitcher before a full fountain. I empty myself of myself. I don't come to you with suggestions about how good I am. Come on, somebody. But I come to you recognizing that there is no good in me. But the good that I would, I do not. And the evil that I would not, that I find myself doing. So God, in order to live for you, I need your help. I know you gave me help yesterday, but I need your help today. I need your help right now. You got to be willing, though, to kill the weeds. You can't get used to the dandelions and say they're pretty. Come on, somebody. You can't get used to the life that you're living in carnality and think it's admirable. Amen. You're the only one that thinks a dandelion is pretty. You're the only one that thinks it's a compliment to your yard. Your neighbors don't. Likewise, God doesn't think that the ugliness of our flesh is cute. Come on, somebody. He doesn't think that what we do and what we allow our children to do is acceptable. He's not thinking like that. He expects us to